There's the England manager, Ron Greenwood, happy with 2 points on Saturday at Cardiff. And Danny Blanchflower on the far side of Ron Greenwood in a similar coloured raincoat, who will obviously have memories of that 1957 match here at Wembley when he led Northern Ireland to a famous victory. The England team showing 6 changes from the side at Cardiff. The players are again wearing their squad numbers, so to help you with the 4-3-3 formation, it's Wilkins, Curry and Greenough in midfield tonight. Coppell, Pearson and the newcomer Tony Woodcock playing up front. The Northern Ireland team, the same that started the match at Hampden Park and played so well. The only question mark perhaps against them tonight is whether or not they can produce another high-class performance only 3 days later. The front three there, Trevor Anderson, Jerry Armstrong and Chris McGrath. Tony Woodcock of Nottingham Forest, his story an encouragement to footballers everywhere. On loan to Lincoln only a couple of years ago, but now at 22, possessor of a League Championship medal, a League Cup Winners' medal, the PFA Young Player of the Year award, and now an England cap. And Northern Ireland kick off in their familiar green shirts and white shorts, playing from the right. The pitch is pretty heavy, it's taking a good stud after being played on in the Rugby League Cup final on Saturday. But as the Ipswich players have said to me before the match, not as wet as it was on FA Cup final day. Martin O'Neill, number 7. Hamilton. It's McCreary who made the run. Pearson, well killed, but the pass not as good. Chris McGrath there. Wilkins, number 16. You'll see Brian Greenough playing on the left of the England midfield, by the way, to try and counter the threat of Martin O'Neill. Pearson, who was fouled by Chris Nicholl. David Watson making his way forward. Mills for England. Greenough. Pushing by Watson. But wherever you look in this match, you seem to find a Manchester United player. That's Phil Neal of Liverpool. Armstrong again causing a spot of trouble there, holding them off. And gets a free kick given against Dave Watson, and referee Gordon making the point quite strongly. England with 4 in the wall. Ray Clement's got to make sure it's right after previous incidents like this. O'Neill played it short, McElroy closing in. To Pearson, but Coppell in support coming down the right now. In the centre, Wilkins being joined by Greenough. Good support by the midfield until Coppell was brought down by Jimmy Nicholl. Pearson's also got a knock. Steve Coppell out on the right wing, trying to take Jimmy Nicholl on the outside and having his feet scythed away. But it's not Coppell who's down now, it's Stuart Pearson. Coppell, who is expected tonight to try and get behind the Irish defence, with England playing just the one wide man. Certainly what he was trying to do there. Pearson, who's winning his 15th cap tonight, scored 5 goals for England so far, including the one in West Germany recently. Away by Chris Nicol. Northern Ireland is screaming for the offside here, and they've beaten the offside trap, England, and here's a chance. Phil Neal it was that broke through, but then caught really between a cross and a shot. There was a man waiting on the far side for a cross. That was the cleanest break England have made so far. And here's Wilkins. Mills. Koppel. Certainly no true pattern so far to the England performance in this first half. Just had the one near miss from Motson and then a break through the offside trap by Neal. They haven't by any means found the key to unlock the Northern Ireland defence. Curry. Pearson waiting in the centre with Koppel, as Woodcock finds Greenoff. Now it's Neal. And now Koppel. Wilkins. Woodcock. Oh, well, just for a moment there, he had a shooting chance and perhaps didn't realise how much time he had. Tony Woodcock encouraged there by Ray Wilkins. A good piece of professionalism by the more experienced England player, so that Woodcock doesn't worry about it too much. Greenoff came in there. Koppel, Curry. England with plenty of players forward. There are 5 waiting in the penalty area. Here's Mills. Just a couple of minutes left in the first half. And England in a good spell of attacking here. And Mills is in the penalty area again with the header. The England build-up not incisive enough to create the openings they really need. Jimmy Nicol for Northern Ireland. Offside given. Emlyn Hughes, the England captain. Neal to Koppel. Northern Ireland have countered the wing play of Koppel by having an extra man to cover at times. There were 2 there for him to beat. He got past one, but not past the second. Throw in to England, says the linesman. Both the linesmen tonight are from Scotland, in addition to the referee. Pearson the target on the near post. It's where he's got such good control in tight areas, and he wins a corner for England right at the end of the first half. Dave Watson coming round the back again. It's come to Neal. And Phil Neal scores his first goal for the England side. Well, before the match he was told he could take penalties tonight, but he doesn't need a penalty. Dave Watson won the ball in the air here, nodded it down, and Phil Neal in the opposing penalty area, as he often is for Liverpool. His shot went through the legs of Brian Hamilton and in off the far post. Good header by Watson and a well-placed shot by Neil. Well, that came in time that the referee was adding on for stoppages at the end of the first half, and it's something of a relief for England and indeed for the Wembley crowd. And as the half-time whistle goes, the stadium has come alive almost for the first time, because England were having a hard time of it in breaking down Northern Ireland until Phil Neal got into the penalty area from that corner to put them ahead. So at half-time, England lead by 1-0. Woodcock, number 18 there in his first international, just had one sniff of goal in the first half. Didn't get his shot in, but always difficult for a new international to adjust. And if England can go on from that goal and get 2 more points here tonight, they'll certainly put some pressure on the Scots, who of course are defending the championship and play Wales at Hampden Park tomorrow night. There goes Woodcock. Promising break. Greenoff's header, and then Chris Nicol that was. Wilkins. This system of wearing squad numbers used in the home internationals will also, of course, apply to the World Cup when you start to watch our coverage from Argentina. Players will be numbered 1 to 22 from each country. They'll keep that number throughout the tournament. David McCreary here for Northern Ireland. To McGrath. McElroy may have used his hand. There's some arms being used there, and the referee pulls up Pearson. Northern Ireland with no option but to continue coming forward. They're a goal down now. Here's Martin O'Neill. Well collected by Armstrong. Certainly a battler is Jerry Armstrong, shaking off Watson and then Mills, finding O'Neill. Hamilton. McCreary is in there, so is McGrath and Anderson. Jimmy Nicol, blocked by Greenoff. Hamilton again. Armstrong. Look at the throw again there by Ray Clements. Turning defence into attack in one easy movement until Coppell went down. No foul given. McElroy finds Hamilton, the Northern Ireland captain, filling that role because of the injury to Alan Hunter, Brian Hamilton. Mills. Oh, nice ball for Woodcock. Platt's coming all the way to meet him. And now the goalkeeper is playing right back. And can he get back? Woodcock. Mills, who set the chance up. Wilkins. Neil. Oh, and Wilkins is in there again. Well played. And Platt turned that into the side netting. Well, Jim Platt very much involved. First of all, coming out of his goal to stop Woodcock. And then as Wilkins drove that with the right foot, Platt turning it round. Corner to England. Watson! Off the line by Scott, I think. Watson's header beat Jim Platt there. And nearly number 2 for Watson again. And Dave Watson, such a handful now for the Northern Ireland defence, coming forward at every opportunity for the set pieces. Free kick given against Neil, but not from that position where McElroy took it. McCreary instructed by Curry. Match played in a very good spirit. Referees had no problems here. Hardly a bad tackle you can put your finger on. Peter Scott. Anderson laying it off now to McElroy. Cochrane. Useful cross. Well, who's going to play in goal for England on Saturday at Hampden Park? Will it be Ray Clements in the picture there, or will it be Peter Shilton? They both had one match in the home international so far, and both have acquitted themselves well. The competition between them has always been so close and so fascinating. And on that England bench, a very good third goalkeeper in Joe Corrigan for England. Flags up for offside here. The referee hasn't seen it. He has now. Jerry Armstrong of Spurs. Northern Ireland doing an awful lot better than they did at Wembley 2 years ago, when they were beaten 4-0 in this corresponding match. The score here 1-0 at the moment. Here's Curry for England. But O'Neill won it. And here's Anderson. Cochrane over on the left, the substitute. Taking on Neil, but Greenough covering, and Hughes. Pearson coming short, finding Woodcock. Emlyn Hughes finding time for a sortie upfield. And here's Phil Neal, also of Liverpool. Calmly headed back by the Northern Ireland captain, Brian Hamilton. Went straight between the two Irish players, and here's Coppell. Woodcock. Oh, he took that nicely. Saved by Platt, and Brian Hamilton just got it out. Well, Woodcock's instant control was good there. As Platt came out, made a good save, and Hamilton scrambled the ball away. So Woodcock goes close, England go close, but the score remains 1-0. A corner, though. Woodcock in there again. Nicely done, and Platt saved that one too. The goalkeeper denying Tony Woodcock a goal in his first international, not once but twice. Woodcock picking that one up behind Dave Watson, tricked the defender, and Platt a good save at the near post. Watson came in there, oh, and Pearson, but I think the goalkeeper might well have been fouled. Dave Watson collided with him. Well, two players here who played an important part in this match. Dave Watson, who went into the goalkeeper, and Jim Platt, who finished up on the ground, but has made 3 important saves in the second half, and Watson has suffered more than any other England player, although Woodcock as well just then was foiled by Platt. Incidentally, the Northern Ireland substitute goalkeeper, if he's called upon, is a lad called Brian Johnston from Cliftonville, who hasn't played a full international before, but on the face of the Ireland trainer there, a happy smile. Just see there as Dave Watson came in, Jim Platt going up with him, and Watson's right arm, I think, caught Platt, who fell awkwardly anyway. It was Pearson who had the final header. So, Northern Ireland still in the match. Hamilton, Jimmy Nicholl. Oh, and there's a chance, McIlroy on the run. Phil Neal went across well. McIlroy seemed to hesitate when it could have mattered. Emlyn Hughes was the tackler, in fact. McIlroy again, though. Popple, that was well played. Greenough joining the attack as well. Pearson now. Curry outside him. Oh, and Greenough just couldn't control it properly. The ball span off him, really. Tony Curry, who got down the left-hand side. It was a good, low, hard cross, and Greenough just couldn't make anything of it. McCreary tangling with Greenough. Northern Ireland scrapping it out. They know that they could still snatch a dramatic equaliser. And you can't put that past them. So well they've knitted together here with this side that many people thought might be overrun. Trevor Anderson. Mills coming round O'Neill. Greenough finishing off the job. Time being added on now for stoppages as Pearson gets his head to that. Woodcock in there as well. This is Coppell, though. Curry. Still Woodcock and Pearson waiting in the middle. Coppell. Greenough. Mills. And back again to Coppell. Ryan Hamilton refusing to be shaken off. He's been a little terrier at right back. Referee Gordon checking his watch again, looking at both linesmen. And he blows to signal that England have taken 4 points out of 4 so far in the championship. Hardly a champagne performance, but one which was made a lot more difficult by a Northern Ireland side who resisted extremely well. Phil Neal, the only man to get past them, which he did right at the end of the first half. No wonder he's smiling.